And let me tell you something. Y'all didn't tell me the whole time the gag was. Alright guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Tiara Lene, and on this channel I focus on faith and family while balancing life with work and hopefully being an encouragement to you. Sorry I'm whispering. I'm in my office obviously, and there are some people who are still working nearby, and I'm also like a little nervous about recording while I'm at work, which is why I usually don't do it. I just got back from court's over. We do have a couple of holiday parties today in the office, so until those things start, I'm gonna get ahead of a lot of work. We also have a holiday party later on in this afternoon, and Jared's gonna join me for that because it's like out of the office. So I have a good like 4 or 5 hours where I'm, kind of free to get work done, and I think I'm gonna get ahead of the game so that I can kind of alleviate some of the anxiety like I had today, where I had a case up and I didn't even have it in my pile. So I was a little anxious about that, but thankfully it was just a status. So I'm gonna work up the cases that I have for next week and maybe the week after that so I can get ahead, and then we'll be ready to kind of just relax, have some fun. This weekend I do plan on getting out of the house a bit because we've been in the house quite a bit. I've just been feeling a bit low lately, but I think I'm going to try to get out of the house this weekend, and getting ahead of everything is how I'm going to do that. I'm also going to prep for Sabbath this way by making sure I don't have to take any work home this weekend or have anything to think about. And then my sister and I already talked about the menu for tomorrow's dinner, so that's taken care of. So we're definitely getting things done and definitely handling our business. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to go through my files, update my notes, and work up these cases for next week. Alright, good morning. It is the next day. I actually enjoyed myself. And I'm saying actually because I usually don't go out. I always seem to find an excuse not to go out. But last night, Jared and I went to my office's holiday party. And I actually enjoyed myself. So I was literally sitting there with a couple of my courtroom partners, and I was telling them how I will make any excuse to cancel plans. But I think in 2026, one of my plans is going to be more social, just in general. And it's funny because today is Friday. I think I told you guys in a previous vlog that today was going to be the day where my court call was going to be crazy heavy. And so it's going to be a busy day. And then on top of that, today is also Sabbath dinner with my sister and her family. So there's a lot going on. My plan for today is that I get through my court call in whatever time it takes me, because I know I have a lot, but it shouldn't take up my whole day. But I want to use whatever time I have remaining at the office to prepare for the week after. Then that way this weekend, I told Jared I want to bed rot one day this weekend. I'm not going anywhere but my bed for the whole day. Like, I'm gonna bring one of the girls' mattresses in our bedroom. We're just gonna bed rot. Like, that's a Sabbath for me. because we have been really working hard and grinding and trying to get like just our lives back in order. I think everybody goes through those cycles where they kind of just fall off, and we keep falling off. So, but we've been consistent for a good minute now, like since I got back to this role. After my maternity leave, like we had like a period of time where we were just kind of slowing down, but we're like finally getting a groove back, and I don't want to lose this momentum. So I'm like front running, is that the word I'm looking for? Like I'm anticipating, I'm planning for rest ahead of time as opposed to waiting until my body is exhausted. So I'm bed rotting at one point this weekend. It's happening. So yeah, that's what today's gonna hold. So it's gonna be a busy day. It's gonna be a busy, crazy day. Any reading I get done will likely be done on audiobook. And let me tell you something. Y'all didn't tell me the whole time. The gag was, you're listening to those books on 2x, 2 times. That's what y'all were doing? Bruh. When I discovered that, baby, I'm flying through these books. It takes some getting used to, I will say that. Because I was listening to it originally like in its regular speed, which was quite frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. But I think sometimes books are meant to be read a little slower. But for me, it was not giving. So I would usually do like 1.2, 1.25. Because anytime I did anything faster than that, it was just, I couldn't catch up. Like my brain couldn't catch up. But give it a minute. Give it a minute. And it'll be clear for you. I think there's some books you just can't do that with depending on who the narrator is. Because if they're already reading fast already, then it's like, But 2x, 2 times on the audios. Okay, if you want to get those books fast. I did not know that was a hack. Whole time. Alright, let me get ready so I can get out of here. It is quite late in my morning. Ooh, so it's gotta go. Okay, what's up? I'm in the bathroom. I was just trying to get a minute to record that wasn't interrupted. I had a very crazy day in court today. to the point where I was like in literal tears from just overwhelm and just not feeling like I'm equipped for a lot of the things that I'm faced with on a day-to-day basis. But it's funny because the tears didn't start like welling up really until the judge on one of my really difficult cases was just like telling my client, you know, she's fighting really hard for you, and it's like there's really nothing else I can do. And it's frustrating when you know you're doing everything you're supposed to do and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you have a situation or a case that's just really, the facts are just really bad. So I am done with court today. I'm about to finish some notes on my files and get ready for the next couple of weeks. I would love to be done prepping cases through the new year. So yeah, it's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. We're gonna head to my sister's house once my husband picks us up for Sabbath dinner, and then I will check in with you guys after that.